Hey Silver Tubers, it's Mr. Zeke. We're on to phase 2. I got the first 10 poured and they have been tumbled. And so now we're going to attempt to tie-dye them. So I'm going to set this in the toning solution. And I might need to add some more. Oh, and we're going to drop that in there to stop the effect. And we have our tie-dyed Grateful Dead skull. So let's see if the solution stays hot enough. You got to really keep this toning solution, the tie-dye solution, really hot, or it won't bind to the silver. It won't. There's another one, tie-dyed. So I'm gonna keep. These are really getting a lot of the gold and the blues for color. I'm going to try and leave each one in there a little bit different, and it really starts to react once it hits the air. And until you hit it with the neutralizing agent, it will continue to tone, or in this case, tie-dye. There's another one. So since it's working and it's staying warm enough, you can almost see it happening. That one. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Alright, and then we want to neutralize it, because we don't want, if you don't neutralize it, these things will turn practically black just from the oxygen hitting it. And so I got 1 through 10 here. So there we go. There we go. And stop the process. Bow, bada bow, bow, bow. So I thought I would take you guys through this process as we went along, because I'm fascinated by how this reacts to the silver. These have already been tumbled and in the burnishing solution, and then very carefully handled so as not to get any finger grease, any grease from the skin contacting with them, so you don't get, blank spots in the so it doesn't not attach. Really want the toning solution to attach itself and really affect the silver well. And you can see, if you're here, you can see it actually changing the silver. That one's a nice dark one. But this was the spirit of the project, was to create, when I got the mold, I could already see them tie-dyed, because those of you who are Dead fans know that a lot of the Grateful Dead stuff was, I think the first tie-dyed t-shirt I saw was a Grateful Dead t-shirt. It's almost like if you dip it and let it hit the oxygen and then dip it again, you get a really good mixture of the colors in it. Got 2 more to go from the first 10. I have not decided what the production run of these are going to be. I've already had requests for 10, and I would hate to you know, keep somebody from getting one if they really wanted them. So I'm thinking about doing 5 more, do 15 total. My wife asked me why I wasn't going to leave any of them shiny silver, and I said, well, because they're the Grateful Dead, honey. I mean, they've got to be tie-dyed. You can't have plain silver Grateful Dead stuff. I hadn't planned on keeping you guys this whole time, but it all works pretty quickly, and so this way you guys will get to see the entire tie-dyeing process. And after this, I'm debating on whether or not to do a stamping video, because stamping, there's not much. Let's get this one really dark. There's not much. It's not very fun to watch the stamping process. It's not much fun to do the stamping. All right, and that one's neutralized. So there are the first 10 tie-dyed Grateful Dead. I'll kind of zoom in. There you go, so you can see them. They kind of remind me of the old Grateful Dead t-shirts. And so each one is unique and each one is different. I appreciate everybody coming along for the ride, to listen to Uncle John's band. So in the meantime, cheers. It's Mr. Zeke. I hope everybody has a wonderful Sunday. Take care.